And then he wanted to write a song about going to Prince Edward Island or Portugal when he decides when the volcano blows, you know. And then he wanted to write a song about the Little Prince called Tea Punch Cafe. So we wrote all these songs, and we wrote all these songs in about a month, because he called me in the middle of December of 2022 and said, "Are you ready for some homework?" And I said, "Yeah." So he sent me a bunch of stuff, and he said, "I wish we could get together in person, but we can't, so let's just do it this way. I got to go do all these stupid treatments." So I said, "Okay." And so he sent me these ideas, and on December 19th, I was able to sit down. It was right in the middle of Christmas time. I had house guests, and they all decided that they had something else to do, and I was like, and they were like, "Well, you can just stay home and work on your songs, Will." And I was like, "Thank you. Thank you, song gods." And so I sat down and I thought, I better get to work on this stuff, because he's giving me all these ideas, and we're recording in like 2 weeks. So I sat down and I sketched out Close Calls. That was fun, a little country song. And I sketched out University of Bourbon Street, which turned into a whole other thing I'll tell you about in a minute. But and then I recorded them all on my little phone. And then I sat down. This is all in about a 3-hour period. And then I said, "Man, I want to work on this Bubbles Up idea." And so I was thinking about it, and I had just come back from a songwriting soldiers trip up in this part of the world, in Virginia, Bluemont, Virginia, and I had a real moving experience, like it almost always is, with folks that have a story to tell. It's not easy to tell. One of the things Jimmy said is, I want to write a song that comforts somebody who's feeling, who's struggling. I said, okay, that's not what you told me the last time I sent you a song like that. You said, "Parrot heads don't want to hear that shit." But I just said, "Cool, we'll write that song." So I started messing with it, but right across from like that song you guys played, Vinyl Records by Todd Snyder, about that pile of vinyl records. My pile of vinyl records on top of it was Living and Dying in 3/4 Time by Jimmy Buffett. Woo! So, yeah, it's a good one, you know. So that gave me a place to start. So I started playing in that time. When this world starts reeling from that pressure drop feeling, just treading water each day, there's a way to feel better, be well set to weather the storms till the sun shines again. When your compass is spinning and you're lost on the way, like a leaf in the wind, friend. And me, when I say bubbles up, they will point you toward home. No matter how deep, how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There is light up above, and the joy is always enough. Bubbles up. To my friends who are jolly when melancholy knocks, sometimes they let her in. Sit and share stories of flops and of glories. It ain't half as bad as the bends. Sometimes living is a struggle, multiply double, but they love it too much for the party to end. Bubbles up, they will point you toward home. No matter how deep, how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you loved. There is light above, the joy is always enough. Bubbles up. Let's pop a cork to the rough and the right, to the bright blazing day. the sweet starry night.